Greetings and welcome back to Astro Colony. In our last episode, which was our first episode, we established an area of oxygen around our platform. And we did that by building an icebreaker and putting ice into it, having the ice turn into water, gather in here, and of course end up in the oxygen generator. Now the oxygen generator, of course, started producing oxygen tanks. And the oxygen tanks are being used by the oxygen barrier to create a bubble, as you can see, around the platform. So as long as I'm inside the bubble, I will be fed oxygen, as long as there's oxygen tanks. Now, how it is the barrier is actually accessing the oxygen tanks is an interesting question. This is early access. I mean, the game is less than a week out. So I'm guessing maybe there's going to be a piping thing in the future, because at the moment, it doesn't really make a lot of sense for a game that is very stringent in its rules. So we're going to see how that's going to work out. Now, another thing we made is we made the cosmic harpoon, and we pulled some nearby planetoids, small ones, near us. In some cases, maybe a little bit too close. That one over there, it's kind of there. I think when we start moving this platform, the first direction we move in is down, because every other direction seems to have a problem. However, these little planetoids have delivered us some really nice materials. There used to be a lot of iron here. Now I have a lot of iron. There are a couple of chunks here. I've been working on them with my pickaxe because you can't really put a drill there. The next thing I did is I went over here because there was a lot of carbon here, and it does seem to all be gone. So there's no purpose in having this thing still run, right? So why don't we just grab the carbon out of here? All right, how much did you get for me in the end? Okay, not bad at all, not bad at all. Just going to grab that. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to auto-stack when you do that, but it does have a merge items thing, so I got a lot of dirt on me. Maybe I'm going to build my own planet someday. All right, I don't need these things over here anymore, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick them up and put them in my inventory. And the way you do that is you hold down the control, and then you right-click. And it just kind of warps in there. The same thing with this. Just kind of warps in. And, I can actually do this too, because I want these wires. I have made a bunch of wires in the meantime, but you can never have too many. So there doesn't appear to be anything left here except a couple of plants. On a piece of dirt floating through space, we have plants. Okay, I notice we have plants over there too, so now over here, I got a late start. Okay, what happened here? Oh, you ran out, but why did you stop though? I mean, I understand you. Oh, is this thing still got, yeah, it still has power in it. Okay, maybe it's because it has absolutely nothing to do. For the moment, I'm just going to take the power out of here because I don't want to waste it. Okay, so what did you have for me in the end? Okay, just dirt. That's all you were gathering. All right, so I need to move this so that I can get this because we've already cleared this out. So let me just pick this up. All right, right there. And yeah, I might have to pick this one up too. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this, and then I'm going to grab. Okay, I guess maybe some of it's under there. Hold on a minute. Can I get to here? Wait a minute. Down. Okay, where is my pickaxe? Nowhere? All right, never mind. All right, let's just grab this, and then this, and then this. Is there any more in there? I don't think so. All right, so let's see if we can position the drill. I kind of built this up a little bit. It doesn't let you expand past the normal size of the planetoid. I'm guessing because they don't want you to make a gigantic thing here, which is a hazard for space. But I did try to fill in it a little bit because sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to place the drill. Now, at the moment, you can see I actually have these guys in my inventory. But if I place a drill like I'm building a new one, it'll just use one of those as long as it's in my inventory. All right, so mining, drill. All right, let's see about this. I'm guessing that's the best I can do. See, it won't let me move it forward. I tried to fill it up, but it wouldn't let me. All right, so we're just going to put that there. All right, so out of here, now I need the power for it. So let's go over to utility. Let's put this down. Okay, it should be facing the other way. And down. All right. Now I need cables. Not many. I think 2 will do the job. Might be 3. No, it's going to be 2. There we go. All plugged in. Now we're just going to add some power here in the form of carbon ore. Actually, let's just throw like 20 in there. 21. Okay, so what it does is it goes back and forth over like a little square area here and then gathers everything. So we're just going to let that do its thing. That's the last one that I need, and I don't want to leave the area until I have it. I just can't. I can't let ice go. You know, at the moment, the ice is the one thing that I really don't have a lot of, and it's actually pretty darn important, isn't it? And it's going to become more important, actually. Is that, yeah, I just got a little confused there because I saw gold. Let's get some gold going here. And boom, there we go. And now that I have the booster, I can move really quickly here. Okay, so there is one other thing that I built in the meantime other than drills and carbon generators, and that is this. This is the laboratory. Now, I got access to this when I unlocked engineering. So you can see the laboratory. I use a lot of wire for that. And we also have engineering science, because what happens is that you give the laboratory iron and copper bars, and it gives you engineering science. Right now, we've only needed basic science. You know, we get that from breaking up the asteroids and such like that. But we are going to need engineering science, because if you look there at the next row, you'll notice it's starting to ask for engineering science in addition to the basic science. So we are going to be needing that. All right, in the meantime, I do have a lot of the basic science, so we should probably start unlocking things like a conveyor belt and a storage container. Sounds like a good idea. Recycler. Now, as I understand, the recycler works like this. Let's go back to my inventory. See these items I have? I have 2 of the carbon reactors, I have some extra cable, and I have 2 drills sitting over there. Now, if I was to place a drill, it would just grab one of those. But what if I get a new drill and I don't want to use those anymore? Well, that's what you do with the recycler. You put it in the recycler, and as I understand, it'll give you most of the materials back. So it's really for things that you don't want anymore that, you know, are going to be clogging up my inventory over here. So that's what the recycler is for. Probably a good idea to grab that, which I think we already did. Did we grab that? Yes, we did. All right, now we're starting to get to the area where we need things. For instance, I'm going to get the engine. Now, the engine is going to require something. You'll notice a little block there at the bottom. That is, it's hydrogen, I believe. So we're going to have to start working on that, because over here we got hydro generator and we got hydrogen tank. So that's something we're going to have to start working on if we ever want engines, because that's how we're going to move this thing. Now, construction, that's going to allow us to make the constructor that's going to convert bars into plates. You know, we can already do that in inventory, but, you know, when we want to do it on a mass scale, that's something. Scanning. You know, why don't we just grab the scanning right now so we can take a look at it. Logistics. Logistics are basically for the, I believe this is for the conveyor belts. You know, this element goes this way, this element goes this way. You know, a blocker, a filler, and a pusher. I have no idea, but we're going to have to learn that stuff. So, I mean, it's basic science, so we're just going to grab that. All right, and the constructor, I'm just going to grab the constructor. I don't think I'm going to build that today, because it's like, yeah, I can actually do that right now, so it's not a big deal. I can make the plates in my inventory. All right, I think that'll do for now, except maybe I'll grab docking. Not going to use it now, but like I said, in the future. There is one other thing I would like to grab, but first I want to make something. Oh, and by the way, I am running a little low on this now, so this is the way you make engineering science. Again, it uses iron bars and it uses copper bars, so I'm just going to put 5 in there, and I'm going to do it again. All right, so that should make me some engineering science. That's the reason I put it down, is because it does it over time, and we do need it to do unlocking. Now, we did get access to something early on, but we didn't make it, so I'm going to make it right now. And that is the asteroid catcher, because I want to catch asteroids. Okay, so there's two of them. There's a manual one, and there's an auto one. We're actually going to make both of them. So let's do this. So that's the power coming out. I think that's the right direction. Did I push any more? No, right there. All right, boom, done. All right, so I'm going to have to do something with power here now if I want this to work. I made a lot of electrical cables because I knew I was going to need them. I believe it's going to be recycling the ones that I took out for now. So let's just do this. Oh, I just heard my power go out. Hold on a minute. Yeah, that sound. I know that sound. All right, hold on. Hold on. This. Yep. All right. And I have absolutely no excuse because I have 437 of this now, right? So I think we can probably just throw like 50 in here for now because, you know, I have no excuse for all of my power going off. Okay, so now we have this. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to hit F. And now what I can do is, here, you know what? Grab that. Okay, so I just kind of pulled that in. It's currently being cut up down below. We're going to take a look at that in a moment. But you know what I can do? Ooh, that one right there looks like it has gold. So give me the gold. Boom. It's going to hold it right there. All right, so let me pop out for a second. So the first one is currently being cut up into materials. If I go over here and E it, then you can see there it is right there. When that one's done, it's going to automatically pull that one in and do the same thing. So you can select two of them at the same time. You know, this one, do it now, do this one next. Going to be kind of important because, like I said, I don't really have a manual way of doing ice at the moment. So I'm going to have to concentrate on the ice ones, right? That's something I think was going to happen. You know, I was wondering, could I manually go over to that one and see what's there? I mean, it looks kind of big. But then again, I do have to go down first if I want to get away from these guys. Whoa, what is going on over there? Okay, I do see that there's one that appears to have gold. I mean, it looks like a meteor storm coming, right? Maybe they all heard about my wonderful asteroid catcher, and they wanted to see it for themselves. Well, you know, they're going to get a real treat because now we're going to make an automatic one. All right, so is there any more around here? Are you gold? No, you're not. You got to grab that gold whenever you can, right? Very important. Is that an asteroid? Hold on a minute. No, that's a good one though. That was 7 copper. But we're actually getting a lot of copper right now. So let that go. All right. Yeah, we need to unlock something else. So what we're doing, we're going back to the technology screen over here, and we are going to unlock automated catching. So boom, done. I don't know if we're going to grab any of these other things today. Who knows? We'll have to see about that. So what do I need to make this? Mining. Here it is right here. Okay, I'm going to need 12 iron plates. All right, so over to recipes and plates. I think it was 12. All right, we'll just put 12 down, turn that on. I don't want to turn all of my iron into iron plates. Now, there is something else that I need for the future, and that's going to be a hydrogen generator. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm hoping I can do crazy things with the piping, which does remind me I'm going to need something else. Wire, we'll say 10 of those too. All right. Okay, so let's see what we need in order to make this. It's probably a utility. No, it isn't. It's a device. Okay, hydrogen generator. All right, so let's see. Okay, so I see the input for water and power. I'm going to need that heading over that way. All right, can I get that close like that? All right, we'll put it down there and then see how that works out. Okay, so this is what's going to make me hydrogen, But I do need a couple of things. Like, for instance, I need water. Okay, I think I gotta move that. Because I don't think I have the space for that. All right, let me pick it up. It's a little bit too close. I can't get the pipe in, the water pipe in, so I'm going to have to move it just a little bit back. All right, again, right here. Right, like that. I think that'll do the job. Boom, done. All right, and kill that. All right, I'm hoping that's going to work. You know, the electricity is kind of easy, so I'm hoping that the water will be likely easy because I'm a little bit packed over here right now because it is going to have to access this. Speaking of which, water. I'm just keeping my eyes open for like really good water. So, oh, you know what? All right, all right. Well, that one, I mean, it's right here, so I guess we got to grab it, right? All right, can I get that one? The more ice, the better, right? So let me just see. What do you have here? Oh, you have that goal. Okay, so we don't have any ice in there. Oh, there's ice right here. I'm just going to have to grab that. Well, I did get one before it exploded. That one right there is pure ice. We got 4 there. I can't help myself. I need the ice. All right, so let's see how we're going to do this. Like I said, the power is going to be easy. I have to see whether or not I can do this with the water pipes. So let's go over to utilities and let's see, because I have no idea if this is going to work. Up. And over, and over, and this way. Is that gonna automatically go down? Oh, where is it here? Right there. Okay, it is getting water from there now. You can see it. Okay, so that's good. All right, now we have to worry about the power, but I mean, that's not going to be very difficult, is it? So let's just get that power going. Boom. Boom, and there you go. Okay, so I think it also requires carbon, but I do have one concern here. All right, let me throw some carbon in there. And we'll just do this. Let 15. We'll put 15 in there. Right, it needs water. See, here's the thing about it is all the water that was in here went into here, and of course, where is it? Made me a whole bunch of oxygen tanks. So I need to put new water in here so that this thing can get it. So let's see about that. Yeah, a whole bunch over here like that. Yeah, and by the way, the efficiency is not good because there's not a lot of power. You know what? Here, let me grab a couple of those. The efficiency is not very good because I don't have a lot of power generation. I only have this. So that's the reason I'm going to need more of these in order and plug them into the network. You know, I could put another one here. As a matter of fact, that's probably not a bad idea. If I just plug it in right there, I could just tag it over. You know what? Let's do that just so I can demonstrate. All right, let's go back over to this. Right, saying its efficiency, 41%. If I look at the efficiency, oh, pardon me, I look at the efficiency here, 41%. A lot of that has to do with the fact that I have a lot of things plugged in, right? So if I was to make another one, which would come right out of my inventory, by the way. All right, rotate like that, and then down, and then kill that. And then let's throw in some cables in here. Boom, boom, there we go. And kill that. And then I was to throw some power. I don't really need a lot in here because I don't need it just yet. Okay, so now I have 2 of those. So this guy is now saying efficiency is 83%. Same as this one over here, 83%. Right there. And that's the reason. Oh, by the way, how are you doing here? We have hydrogen. All right, that's good. Now, I'm going to need 3 of those for every one of the engines that I build. If you remember over here, I think they're in devices. There we go. Electric thruster. So it needs to have electricity, obviously, but it also needs to have hydrogen in there. So that's going to be the thing. It's going to have 3. You don't have to refill it. You just have to have it to build it in the first place. All right, so we're going to have to figure out where we're going to place those. But we do have something else we want to build here. First things first. I like to have this thing always going. Oh, okay. That for a minute there, I thought that was gold. No, it isn't gold. All right, tell you what. Grab that. Oh, and I see ice. It's got a nice range. But it doesn't have a great range of movement, too, which is the reason you want to put it on the edge. Okay, I do believe we can make the other one now, and I was waiting for plates, right? So let's make the automated miner, or I should say the automated miner, the auto asteroid catcher. So we're going to grab that, and we'll put that like right there, right next to it. And I'm just going to carry the power down, right? All right. Okay, so obviously it doesn't have power at the moment, so let's do something about that. Let's go over to utilities, and here, and this, and this, and this, and this, and that. Okay, oh, it just sucked one up. And it's got ice in there too, so that's a good thing. All right, turn that off. And you see, it does the same thing in terms of holding one in stasis. Okay, by the way. Where was I? Just saw one. I just saw one. There it is, right there. More ice is good ice. Of course, there's one right there too, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. All right, so this one here is manual, but oh, yeah, let me see here. I don't know. Is that iron? I don't know. It might be both. It might have some iron and it might have some. Let me just go take a look. Can I see that? Or it won't let me do that, actually. I guess because it's captured in stasis right there, so it doesn't want you going up to it and, basically mining it, because it would probably break the game. That one right there is pure. That's got 6 in there, so I'm going to grab all that because we're going to be needing that. There we go. Okay, so this is one of our forms of automation right here. It's just basically going to grab, see, it's already grabbing another one right there. And what you can do is you can actually have this coming out. Now, let me see. Do I have... Where would that be anyway? Logic block? Wouldn't be there. Paths? Okay, these are the conveyor belts. I would need plates for that. All right, so I think we can play with that a little bit. Now, I'm looking for... Oh, there it is, the storage container. That's what I'm looking for. So, I guess we might as well play with this a bit. So let me see. Not that way. I think it's that way. All right, we'll just put that like that. What I'm looking for is to automate this feeding into a container so we can just go over here. That way, maybe you have a chain of them that's doing it. I certainly can't put any more down until we get away from this thing over here, right? Okay, so I do need plates. So let's make a couple of those plates here. I might as well just have like 5 available for the future. I mean, I do have a lot of iron. I have 181 iron, which does remind me I need to check on my copper, don't I? How are you doing? Okay, it's doing a good job. How much do you have? Okay, we have a lot of copper. So we're going to have a lot of copper bars. Yeah, and it doesn't stack automatically, so we have to do that. All right, so that's good. I think that we're going to be staying here until that's empty. Now, I might have to manually mine this part here because it doesn't seem to be touching it. It seems to be out of range, so I'll get what I can. It's just that I do want to make sure I get the materials that I need. Oh, this guy needs... Okay, wrong button. I don't see... Can I lock onto that one? Here, because I think that one... It looks a little shinier, so I'm wondering if there's any gold in it. I don't think so, but it is shinier. Okay, I do see ice. Okay, I can't lock on that one? Oh, I already did. Okay, so is that going to cause a problem? Hopefully not. All right, I like the idea of having a manual around. I probably will always keep one, but you're probably going to line these guys up on the sides. And oh, that reminds me, we needed a conveyor over here, don't we? All right, so I haven't done this before, so let's just see how this works out. That would be paths. Okay, conveyor belt. Is there a direction? Wrong way. Wrong way, wrong way. Okay, so this, here, I'll do it this way. This, and this. And there they go. And it's all going into this container now. And you, of course, could direct this container and use like the logistics in order to direct things in different directions and such like that. And you could have it so that all of your automated miners here, your asteroid built chunkers here, would automatically send that stuff in there. That reminds me though, I do actually need that ice. So give me the ice. Because I probably need it for hydrogen. So let's just do this. All right. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Not doing that. All right, so how are we doing for the hydrogen? We got 15. Okay, that means I could make, theoretically, 5 of those engines. So that'll actually do for now. But oh, wait a minute. 5? Yeah, you know what's run out of? It ran out of carbon, didn't it? Right, because I put 15 carbon into it, and I got 15 of the hydrogen. So if the water comes through, it'll do that. All right, we're doing pretty well, and we are collecting things automatically, and every once in a while we have to come over here and grab something. Like I said, I kind of like the idea. Here, let me just grab that one. And I'm not sure if there's one inside. Okay, there is one inside. Right, so they're breaking them down. Anyway, I think that's going to do for now. Yeah, I need the ice. I need the ice. So what we're going to do in the next episode is we're going to start strapping engines to this thing, and we're going to find some place to go. I don't want to go yet until I got all the copper from here, at least the amount that I can get automatically. And you can see, yeah, if I want that, I'm probably just going to have to hammer it, kind of like this, the same thing. So after I've gathered everything that I can, we'll start putting engines on this. Maybe another one of these too, because I think more power is good power. And we'll find a nice place to put them. Maybe we'll put the engines along here too and use this power for it or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. I don't know. Did I get the ability... Oh, wrong one. Did I get the ability to build onto this? Yes, I did, didn't I? All right, but I'm going to need the... I'm going to need those things. Like, here is what I can do right now. We'll just stick with this one for a moment. I can actually build onto the side of this now. See that? Except, of course, I ran out of the plates there, didn't I? Yeah, I ran out of plates. Hold on a second. Kill that. There we go. So when you have a whole bunch of iron and you have the plates, you can actually extend the size of your platform in all directions there. You can do all kinds of different colors. I knew this was white, so I just wanted to make it the same. But yeah, I mean, you can expand in all directions. I'm not sure if there is a specific purpose to that platform. I've been kind of avoiding it just in case there is. Who knows? Maybe there's some kind of a specific thing that goes there. But I guess we'll find out in the future. Anyway, we have our asteroid catchers. This one here just needs a little bit of help here. Can I get that one there, please? All right. Eventually, you'll want a lot of these things. And they should probably... Oh, wow. Actually, I can grab 2 of them, can't I? All right. And I do believe I see the shine... Where is it? Yeah, I see the shine of gold. And I'm going for it. So I think that's going to be it for now. So I'm going to gather the rest of those materials. And next episode, we're going to start worrying about pushing this guy around. We'll find a place to bring it. As I understand, there's a map. I think that's actually gold too. Yep, it is. Got to grab that gold whenever you see it. In fact, I haven't loaded it into the smelter for a while, so that is probably something that I should be doing right now. So we're going to find a place to bring it, and we're going to see if we can get this guy to move. And like I said, the first move is going to be down because I want to get away from these things. And I'm going to have to be a lot more careful in the future. I'm thinking maybe we need one of these like over in each corner, and that's the one that should determine which one it's going to grab. I don't know if it's going to be a thing in the future, but it probably will. Where is my smelter? Is that my smelter? Yes, it is. And I got a bunch of gold, and I want a bunch of gold bars. There we go. So that's going to be it for now. We're going to start moving this guy in the next episode. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.